Today on RTM, we're going to be discussing a passage from Matthew chapter 6 from the New Testament of the Bible. And I'm going to get right into it here and show you guys how this is an insightful passage for us as men or women, and of course as technicians as well. The passage reads, and it actually has to do with adultery, which is going to be kind of interesting, but the teaching here applies to a lot of things. You have heard the commandment that says, you must not commit adultery. But I say, anyone who even looks at a woman with lust has already committed adultery with her in his heart. So if your eye, even your good eye, causes you to lust, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. And even if your hand, even your stronger hand, causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown into hell. Now, is Jesus saying that we're going to be a bunch of blind paraplegics in heaven? No, that's not what he's talking about. What he's talking about is avoiding the influences that take you in a negative, sinful direction. A lot of us have those. One thing I try to avoid, and it applies to everything in my life, is alcohol. Alcohol was an issue for me. I drank way too much alcohol back in the day when I was a younger person, so I stay away from it altogether. I don't know how many times I've heard someone say they couldn't get a job because they had a DWI, an HVAC job. A lot of guys have heard this. I'm willing to bet that a lot of you have heard that either from experiences in your own life or overheard it at your businesses with your colleagues. There are negative things out there that you have to separate yourself from. You still have to be an example of how to do things correctly, in a godly way, in a way that is, not to be sarcastic, but best practices. Not the best practices we're making fun of, but you guys know what I mean. You have to do things the right way so people can see you doing things the right way. It's one thing to be out there shouting at people to do it this way, do it that way, whatever. But really, the most subtle and effective way that I can think of to influence people is to do so quietly. Show them the right way. They'll see that what you have done works. You don't have to be belligerent. You don't have to be loud. You just have to continue to do things the correct way and hope that people will see it. That takes a lot of faith. That takes a lot of patience. Because a lot of times people just want to bark out orders, and sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to give orders. You're a boss out there. But sometimes the best thing to do is just to demonstrate. Demonstrate humility and demonstrate the right way to do things. Stay away from the bad influences, the things that you know are going to lead you down the wrong path. Every day I have to battle against some kind of influence in my life, whether it be the internet itself, whether it be just my anger. I'm very susceptible to having my temper flare up at a single moment and having it affect multiple people over multiple hours. I have to rein myself in. I have to know and recognize that and avoid those moments which I'm just built not to handle. And unfortunately, a lot of us have situations that we need to steer clear of for the betterment of ourselves and for the betterment of everybody around us. And that's what this is talking about. Avoid those things that are going to lead you to sin. Avoid the things that are going to lead you to do things the wrong way, influence people in a negative way. As that time goes by and you get more and more practice at it, before you know it, it'll be a natural occurrence. It's a constant battle, but you're going to win them one battle at a time. That is RTM. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let's get back to the show. If you want to watch more videos just like this one, click on this playlist right here. If you want to see our brand new video, click right here. If you want to find out more about the great sponsors that make this show happen, click up here. And to join our email list where I notify you when we're going live, click right here.